Hello students, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we are going to study how the peristalsis is controlled by enteric nervous system, and starting swallowing is because of the central nervous system. Now see you know very well that nervous system consists of CNS and PNS. CNS means brain and spinal cord, PNS means cranial and spinal nerve. PNS is again divided into somatic nervous system and autonomic nervous system. Autonomic nervous system, again two divisions are there, sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system. Clear? But we are now not focusing on that. We are focusing on another nervous system, that is enteric nervous system. And it is a network of sensory neuron, motor neuron, as well as interneuron, which are embedded in the wall of the alimentary canal. And they are the one which are starting from the lower one third of esophagus to the rectum. From esophagus, last one third of the esophagus to rectum, this enteric nervous system is present. Now, before understanding how it is working, try to understand wall of alimentary canal contain two type of the smooth muscles. Outer one is longitudinal and inner one is circular. These are smooth muscles, means they are involuntary and they are not under the control, and they will start the wave of contraction and relaxation to make the food move in one direction. We say that movement is known as peristalsis. Clear? Now, once we put a food in our mouth with the help of the teeth and with the help of our tongue, chewing is done, mixing of saliva is done, and food change into bolus. Now, bolus, we are pushing it into esophagus. We call that process as swallowing. The swallowing is voluntary action and it is controlled by central nervous system, but it is only in the upper two-third of the esophagus. In the last one-third of esophagus, it is controlled now by enteric nervous system, and throughout the alimentary canal till the rectum, it is controlled by enteric nervous system. After that, now defecation process, in which the fecal matter will be removed, is again switched to the central nervous system, which is voluntary action. The swallowing of the food, defecation is under the voluntary control of CNS. Now see peristalsis reflex. Now it will start because of the series of the smooth muscle contraction, and it occurs in the entire alimentary canal, especially from the last one third part of esophagus to rectum. And peristalsis is controlled by enteric nervous system. Clear? Now, see, understand this diagram. Now, food has reached to the area in the esophagus. That part will go for distension. And because of the distension, stretch receptors, sensory stretch receptors, will be giving a command in the enteric nervous system to the relay neuron. And now these relay neurons will be activating two type of motor neuron. These are motor neurons. One motor neuron which is releasing excitatory neurotransmitter behind the food. It will release excitatory neurotransmitter behind the food so that this area goes for contraction. Smooth muscles contract so that the food should not be pushed back. Another is inhibitory neurotransmitter, which is releasing inhibitory neurotransmitters ahead of the food so that that area of the smooth muscles goes for relaxation, so that the food movement occurs only in one direction. Is it clear? So I hope so you are getting it. The area where the food is there, that area goes for distension, and behind will go for contraction, and ahead will be for relaxation so that the movement of the food can occur. So this is the way how peristalsis reflex is working. Now, very, very important concept. Understand one more concept is that during vomiting, when the food is coming back in the mouth, that time abdominal muscles plays a role and no gut muscles are not playing any role there. So I hope so in this video, peristalsis reflex and how the food movement in the alimentary canal is controlled by enteric nervous system. I hope so this video might be helpful for you. Thanks for watching.